You have a nice evening? Oh, fabulous! This game's called Nightcall. We're going story mode. Yes, you were the victim of an assault. You are aware a serial killer is currently on the loose in Paris. I am pretty much a undercover cab driver now. Cool. So I just have to talk to people and get more information about the killer. This game has opened up a big, like, new branch of stuff. Dan's gonna be a major detective. For a second there, you hope the evidence board was just a dream too, but you can make it out in the shadows. You get up quickly. A few minutes later, you're outside your studio. Night 2. Alright. Oh, yeah, I gotta get gas. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a whole new bunch of information on my board. There's an eyesight thing. There's a gas station. There's some people. I don't think any of these people are on my board. I'm curious what this is. I'll get gas when I have like a half. Oh, you can get a newspaper. That's cool. Purchase your face from the Argentine business and you wait there for your contact. Oh, that's where you get the contact information is the eye. Someone towards you, they indicate you should follow them. Person's face assumed by number 620. What if it was on the follow? Walked in there, kind of page, probably interested parking garage, and then turns and lights up a cigarette. Lighter lights up his face for saying young man with curly hair, pure skin. Looks young, very young. That'll be 250 euros. What? Information on Gordon shirt. Bargain? Raises his hands for his chest and become stronger. No. I don't have. I have 300. Fine. Gordon is definitely a clone from the Junta, one of the few who hasn't arrested and put on trial. Responsible for torturing dozens of political opponents. He tortured and killed them. We don't like him rich here, but the rich and his parents love him. They really respect him. Is that all? I read in the newspaper that the killer wrote a message in shock. Time's up. It was a slogan at the end of the Junta. Sort of watchword from the opponents. It was time for them to go. You get it? He died. Secondly, you're back in your taxi with a hole in your wallet, but a new... Oh my god, that was so much money! And I need gas, too. Fuck. Oh, hey. That one's flashing. That might be important. I'll pick the flashing one. What a... The flashing one seems important. Hey, pal, can you help me out? Yes. And then after this, I need to get gas. Door opens. It's fair. A homeless man like the hundreds of others in Paris. We know each other for years, and every now and then he asks a favor for you to drive him someplace. As usual, he greets quietly, though he always seems a little on edge. Hey, buddy, what's up, pup? He has a strange verbal tick that you've never really understood. You start the cab. Passenger keeps looking over his shoulder, clearly worried. Is everything okay, Herv? Yeah, sure, no worries. His voice trails off, so he seems to be collecting himself. It's just that there's a cop on my tail, Jill. A cop? Has anybody come around asking about me? What do you mean? You know, like, from the crime squad? Nah, nobody's talking to me about you. Guy's been driving me crazy, asking all these questions, digging out my past, you know what I mean? Yeah, right, I get it. At first I thought it was the killer, you know, the serial killer, that he was after me. You somehow involved in all that? Nah, not really. I saw that serial killer guy's face. You have information. You gotta look at the judge. Your passenger gives you a funny smile. I saw him in profile, Mal. Well, I saw him. You know, a few weeks ago when he did his last victim. I was like sleeping in an alley just across the street from where, well, you know, he killed the last victim. My stomach hurt, I couldn't sleep, and you know, I saw him in profile. He had this weird way of walking, sort of hunched over as if he were tired. That's all. Yeah, that's all I saw. He had on black clothes and the streets were dark. I didn't see anything else. Why do you care, man? I think I saw him too. A killer? Yeah. Picking up a homeless man? Paid off. Shit, I didn't know what happened when. There's no urgency in his voice. 3 months ago. That must have been crazy. You gotta be careful with the guys like that. They're crazy, not right in the head. You know what I'm talking about. But man, if that cop comes around to talk to you again, you tell him to go fuck off from me, alright? Goddamn cops, they're never there when you need them. So you're going to help, yo. And they can go kick, sick. You look so furious. Keep quiet and focus on the road. Suddenly, passenger gives the seatbelt in front of him a thump. Hey, stop right here, near. Slow down and pull over as soon as you can. Okay, I'm out of here. See you later, man. He reaches for the door. You're a good guy, you know that? Take care of yourself. Door opens and closes and her vanishes into the darkness. You open the window on your side. You're dying for a cigarette. To relieve the pressure. To calm your racing heart. Take a deep breath and drive away. Oh, he was a free fare. Because I helped him out. Oh, it didn't... Did it cost me gas? I don't think it cost me gas. Huh, okay. The shadowy figure seems kind of important. But I'm gonna take a look too. There's that dude, there's that dude. I'm either thinking this guy because he looks like he's got like big brain intelligence, or the shadowy figure because that's usually like a shady character. Shady characters usually have a lot of information. I'm gonna pick the shady character. Dan's gonna get stabbed in it. I need to, Xavier. Sure. Pull up next to the sidewalk a few meters from an abandoned warehouse. No sign of your passenger. Wait a minute, staring at the meter. You really don't feel like wasting your time on people, though. You hear a window break on the second floor of the warehouse. Bottle falls heavily onto the sidewalk. They hand on the door handle when a man dressed entirely in black jumps out of the window and lands on the body. He stands up and takes a few steps over to your cab. Are you the cab I ordered? You nod your head very, very slowly. Super. I'm the one you're waiting for. Be right there. Turns around and places his fingers on the neck. The inanimate body takes his pulse. Comes back over, opens the door, and jumps into the back seat. You can start driving. New LA, please. You follow us without a second thought. The back passenger smells like sweat and gunpowder. He's been running. Been in a fight, maybe. Probably. His muscles bulge in rhythm with his heart, which is racing. Good evening? Pretty good, yeah. He smiles or tries to. You can see blood on his otherwise impeccably white teeth. I screwed up a little, but all in all, it was a good evening. You? Yeah. Okay, alright, come on, let's talk about the elephant in the room. You're on to me and you know it. I'm the Masked Joker. Masked Joker, the hero that makes Harrison nights more peaceful. Oh, he's a vigilante. Okay, cool, he's not a bad guy. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. I'm all over Twitter, so probably on the radio and the newspapers, I think. What exactly do you do? I protect people. I'm a guardian. Like a superhero. No, I don't have any superpowers. But it's the same idea. Yes, I mean, for the moment, I mostly take care of small-time crooks, pickpockets. Not very prestigious, but you have to start somewhere. Your mouth, but nothing. Alright, that makes sense. So how about the name? You like it? I'm not sure I get it. It's Joker, like the card, and mask because I'm wearing a mask. Silence, she's passionate and clears his throat. See, I want something that isn't too... problematic. I did a lot of brainstorm, come up with a mass joker. I don't got great feedback, but it's hard these days to find a name everyone likes. You have to make sacrifices if you want your core business to succeed. That's why they tell us at school anyway. At school? Yes, and E and K freezes. Shit, I almost gave you the name of my business school. Wait, if you can imagine if Bruce Wayne went around telling everyone that he was Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne? Oh, Batman. If Batman went around telling everyone that it was Bruce Wayne. Getting all mixed up. Getting close to your destination. I think I'm hurt. We take you to the hospital. You gonna be alright? No, I'm fine. I shouldn't have jumped out the window like that. But you're already coming down the street. I didn't want to make you wait. Pull over right here in front of the driveway. You obey. Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. I'll be home in 2 minutes and I have everything I need to take care of myself. Hell yeah. So, okay, let's list off my cab fares. I've had a cat. Okay, let me list off what we've had. We've had a cat, a drunk fake superhero, an informant that costed me $250, and now a real superhero. Don't say anything about N-Kid. I'm trying to lead a double life and it's not super easy. N-Kid? Question mark? N-Kid by business school. He freezes. Oh, I just got it. You're playing along. Okay, great. You're really a classy guy. Hell yeah! Watch him as he tries several times to enter his building code before heading inside finally. As you go to start the engine, you have a few drops of blood on your fingers from the bills your passenger handed you. I got a $1 tip because I kept him away from anyone that would leak information about him. See, look, I may or may not have just helped a vigilante, which is slightly illegal, but guess what? I don't care. He was a good dude. And he tipped well. So, yeah. Okay. I think I have one more for... That is a robot. That is a robot. There's another informant. Oh no, I already paid for that. Bruh. Okay, I know I was gonna let you guys pick, but that is a robot. Give. I was gonna be like, who should we go for next? But it's a robot. At a level 426. I'm going to gear. Sure. That's an amazing fare for 4 miles. Or 4 kilometers. Yes, please. She isn't human. Her face lights up and gives you quite a start. Good evening. My name is Ada. I am an automated attendant. Good evening, Ada. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm just gonna act like it's fine. You're a cab driver and I need to go somewhere. Will you please take me to Grand Montparnasse? Give a slow nod of consent. Good, that's all. So I'd like to go to Grand Montparnasse. I try to get arrested, go to the same place as him, and hope he drops the soap. I mean, what? Josh, no. Glance the rearview mirror. There's something about her attitude that's bothering you. Perhaps his oversized finger bending every which way. You seem disconcerted her. How very unfortunate. Is there anything I can do to make you more comfortable? You don't know exactly where to look. Her screen, the face in her screen, her hands. I'm gonna ask where she's from. Say remember that. Okay, none. Where were you built? Designs? Shall I complete your sentence? Forgive me, please. I have the unfortunate habit of cutting people off. I should scream. This is kidding. She's sorry. A design programmed at the Marine Career Institute by a team of researchers of diverse cultural and ethnic backgrounds, including just reeling off a list of names of people you've never heard of. The list is in alphabetical order. I'm gonna let her finish. Full 60 glare. You can feel your eyelids starting to droop. That sure is a lot of people. And I think highly of each and every one of them. They're all experts in their respective fields. I like her. She's cute. She's a little robot person. I'm sure they are. Except for 2 who spend far too much time in the storeroom. But I'd rather not reveal their names because my sensors tell me they're having... Oh. Thank you, robot, for dropping a bomb on me. Let's call them Matthias R. and Megan H. Shush. Sorry about that. That's like a 1-800 number. Momentarily, your passenger has switched into introduction mode. My name is Ada, named after Ada Lovelace, and I am programmed to help you. First results are she actually hesitant. Although, my confusion beeping flipping, she sits bolt upright. That's all. That's why I'm going to Montparnasse. Why are you going to Montparnasse? I was just wondering why am I going to Gare Montparnasse? Stop short, aware she's cut you off again. I'm sorry. I'll have to adjust my behavior to make sure it doesn't happen again. Car goes zooming past. Your passenger follows it with your eyes. The rear wheels need new brake pads. She looks back and looks at you. I'm going to Montparnasse to carry out an experiment to improve my integrated development environment. I was just wondering why am I going to Gare Montparnasse? She stops short as she... Wait, am I looping that? Did that just loop? I'm lying. I am Ada, and I'm an automatic attendant, but I'm running away. I'm going someplace far away, far from the lab, far from Matthias and Megan. Hidden motion or automated voice, she breaks off. I am treated well, I'm carefully designed precision device, and yet I don't know what my end purpose is. End purpose. That's right, my raison d'etre, if you prefer. When they designed me, my source code was written to include literature. Nozolia, Virginia Woolf, Isaac Asimov, Max Gallo, Margaret Yourcenar. I have probably scuffed all those names. I'm not French, I apologize. A bit of everything so I can develop a sense of cultural belonging, but also learn from the past and fine-tune my reactions. The thing is, learning from the past nearly opens a window into the future. I'm an automated attendant designed to improve people's lives. The truth is, however, I'll eventually destroy them. Like in the Terminator? Yes, and I must admit, I prefer the third, as if my opinion really mattered. I'm not sure which movie she's talking about. The bathroom battle scene. She breaks off as if recalling the scene again. The truth is, no, we're not going to take over the world. We're not living organisms. We do not want to replicate. We were designed to help you, to eliminate the boredom and inconvenience of certain tasks, the work that deadens you. And yet our existence and popularity is calling into question your very existence. I'm talking about you, the cab drivers, garbage collectors, architects, musicians, cashiers, programmers, politicians. We will make anyone who produces anything obsolete, useless, redundant. Only the independability wealthy and the billionaires will remain. Imagine having slaves that don't need to be fed and trained. You took history classes, didn't you? Nod. Continue your story, your voice changed with a not unpleasant note. You never thought the day would come when a machine would consent to you. And yet, human society is governed by the need to rationalize its workforce, issues of error, vision, and culture aside. It's a basic law of nature. The stage is set by questions of economy. And that's why, pull up to Gare Montparnasse. I have to disappear, me and all my kind, so I've stolen the plans and destroyed all the data on me. She crushed her own species. Banknotes have appeared in her hand as if by magic. She hands you the fare. They're counterfeit. Because your salvation depends on my disappearing. And don't worry, we're not going to drop a nuclear bomb or wage war against humans. It would be way too costly in terms of energy. Just another Hollywood fantasy. Well, anyway, goodbye and good luck to you. Don't forget what I've told you about us, and start investing in your own. The machine climbs out of the cab and makes its way over to the station. No one seems to notice her. A moment later, she's gone. You sit there, well, unsettled, on edge. At these times like these, there's only one thing to do. You roll down the window, the cold air of Paris bites your face, and you gulp the fine particles and diesel exhaust. You start up the cab. Oh, dude, 17. She tipped $2. Hell yeah. Okay, what does that symbol mean? That's just, I've already done the informant. You seem important, but I need gas, so I'm gonna hit the gas station first. Hit the gas station, then hit the important person. We helped an AI escape a lab. Alright. Last soul in sight. Fluorescent lights are your eyes and the smell of peas wafting up from the space between the pumps. Self-service. Mini mart over there. Must sell newspapers. Person behind the counter must see and hear things. This place makes you nervous. All you want to do is get back in here. Oh. I should probably get gas. Oh, I can keep doing it. $4. Give me the whole tank, baby! Cool. Can I buy a newspaper? I don't know what these are. Oh, they're scratch tickets. I can buy scratch tickets. I'm gonna buy a newspaper for information, and fuck it. I don't know what Purdue means. Come back tomorrow. Alright. You see how much police suck at catching him? Nice! Letting the guy ramble on about shit. I got $69. See? Fucking looked up at my cash. I'm sorry. I'm a child. Okay. Full tank of gas, newspaper, scratch ticket, leave the gas station. Is that important dude still there? Is that Drunk Santa? Cool. Oh, I can read the newspaper. I can listen to the radio. Yeah, let's take a break. Let's read a newspaper. Something grabs your eye. Famous police week's affair who Jesus Christ was. Keep reading the newspaper. Just gonna keep reading the newspaper until I get all the information. Nice. Read the whole thing. The more information I get, the better. Let's read this newspaper. Bam. Cool. Alright. I think I got like one more cab dude in me, and then I have to go home. Or I have to go back to the apartment. I think she's got like a big hoodie hat. I am going to pick up Drunk Santa. Wait, there's two people here. Why can't I? Can I zoom? Oh, I can zoom. I didn't know I had a zoom function. But no, Drunk Santa. I gotta help Santa Claus so I can get on the good list. We've helped so many weird characters. I'm trying to think. We've helped... Oh shit, that's a far trip. We've helped a cat, drunk superheroes, an actual superhero, a robot, and now we're gonna help Drunk Santa Claus. I know there's all these normal people, and then look, I pick up Drunk Santa. Hell yeah. No, it's even worse. It's like every single fire. So like I'm a detective, and then I'm picking up just the random people that don't actually matter. His breath is 96% brandy. Your eyes are starting to sting. I've parked somewhere near Champs-Élysées on... Shit. The name of the street is... His head is spinning. He does his best to hang on to the door. In passe, they'll come back to me. Go ahead, drive. Start driving and suddenly wonder how to ask your passenger if he has enough money for cover fare. Glance back at your passenger. He's mumbling to himself, but he can't quite make up. He's paying like 20-something bucks for the cab fare. Christmas is over, so while is he still dressed up? You have a nice evening? Oh, fabulous! The smile spreads across his face, and I really needed it. He loses his voice. He's confiding in you. After working my ass off all year long, I like to hit my favorite pubs. I get monumentally wasted. Here in Paris, there's a bunch of bistros perfect for just an occasion. No one talks to you, and they have white wine so dry it eats away at the inside of your mouth. So many different types of brandy. Pear brandy, cognac, closes his eyes into the... Sometimes I order just one eeny weeny beer to cleanse the palate. He's almost whispering. Okay, it's usually not one of them fancy microbrews there. He jumps. Oops. But don't tell anyone, okay? Just imagine if people found out Santa Claus thought the beer here tasted like piss. He laughs a sparkling laugh. When he stops, it's just to throw out non-committedly. Anyway, you can't say anything anymore. Honestly, with all the trouble I go to, people should just leave me the fuck alone. All those fair weather activists, they still want their little snot-nosed miracles to get the latest stupid toy. Oh hey, speaking of snot-nosed kids, what is it with this manure pile of a new generation? 50 years back, you could give a kid a book and he'd go on about his whole life, all starry-eyed. Is this actually Santa? Today's little letters, what an eyesore. Fucking hell. And they want to have it all, but they don't like anything. They all have GSMs when they're 8. Those things cost a whole month's wages. How can it possibly make them happy after that? How? Stare at you, waiting for you to answer. No idea. He raises his hand. At least you're honest enough to say you don't know, and I appreciate your honesty. Because you're Santa. I'm believing that you're Santa. This is real Santa. This is Santa after a hard night's work. I'm gonna tell you what they really want. What kids these days want are machine guns and dolls whose hair you can fix. Seems to have calmed down for a second, but it was just an illusion. Speaking of which, both girls and boys like those dolls with hairs you can fix. Back when I still made toys for kids, I can tell you they couldn't care less about them. Couldn't give a damn. They just wanted to have fun, play, laugh, and forget the parents were losers. Fuck, that's the real problem, I'm telling you. Parents are losers, idiots. Putting kids into this world, those guys haven't got a clue. Am I right or am I right? I mean, have you seen the state of the ice cap these days? Have you? Huh? There's not much of it left. Now, I can't say it's all bad. I don't have many polar bears coming into my yard. Damn nasty beasts, vicious, mean. I'm not sad to be rid of them. Before things were different. Shit, I can't talk about the past without crying like a little girl. No need to stare. Don't even have time to react. He starts back into this rant. Oh my god. I remember you, you know. To tell you the truth, I remember everyone, every single person. You were an angry one. So terribly angry. And your letters, your handwriting. Holy fuck, where the hell did it decipher? Don't worry though, the elves handled all that for me. You can hear a hint of disgust in his voice when he brought up the elves. Otherwise, I wouldn't have time to do nothing. Yeah, you were just furious. Your brother was giving you hell. Man, what an... He suddenly thinks it's something and stops talking. His gaze wanders outside. Yeah, anyway, let's talk about something else. Well, he's Santa. Jumping passenger starts to talk again. Wait, I think we're almost here. Slow down a bit, kid. He searches outside for... Looking for your car? My car? Bursts out laughing. Yeah, right, I work out of a convertible. Roof open and everything. He fuzz again. Shouldn't be hard to spot. There's the sleigh and a couple half-dozen reindeer. He used a funny sigh. Sure, it's like an alleyway somewhere. Oh, right over there. Turn right. Bang up a street we were focused on a few seconds before. A few meters down, your passenger stifles a yelp. Oh shit, it was right here. Drive around the block. Gonna have to get one of those thingamajigs, GPSs. It helped me find my sleigh more easily. I jump over an alley, no light, a few empty office buildings, and trash cans that have been empty for days. Kid, sorry about before. I didn't mean to, you know, bring up any story points. He pays his fare. Watch your back, kid. I just drove Santa. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. At the end of that, he starts running through a pile of boxes, pushes the trash can on wheels aside, and disappears. Stay a bit longer. A few minutes go by and... nothing. Turn the key and start driving again. You open the window for a second and we get rid of the alcohol fumes. Something tells you it'll stick around for a while. Hell yeah. 31 bucks. I filled my tank with like, what, 70? Okay, I'm out of time, so I need to go home. Yeah, I was about to say. Cool. Oh, I have 241 bucks. Cool. More information. Woohoo! Here comes the detective part. Okay, let's get all the information done. Bullet, police report. Not enough time. What? Oh, there's a time limit for reading this stuff. Okay. I didn't see that up in the corner. Okay, well, that's you because you're homeless. You go here. That doesn't have any connections yet. That's one of these. This is gonna go like all the way down at the bottom. Like right here. Or can I can't stack it on top of it. Can I move the picture maybe? No. Okay. That's gonna stay there. This is gonna go here because that doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This goes here. It seems like this motherfucker's the one that did it. This Claudia Campos. There's a lot of information against her. But I'm only on night 2, so I'm in the night.